face. Lord, how I gave my parents fist, tried so hard. Dad took me home when I was a kid, wouldn't believe.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Detroit Lions and the Chicago Bears. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. And off we go from Soldier Field. On the return, it's Robinson. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And they'll bring him down around the 27-yard line. Latu there to bring him down.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Throwing on second down, Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. They get 25 on that connection. Good for a Bears first down.
That's good for a Bears first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Taylor. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. They go right back to Taylor. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 11. First down, Chicago.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
And Williams hit the deck there, but actually picked up the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up first and goal.
And now they find themselves on the verge of really putting together an opening statement drive here at the start of this game. But now that the field becomes condensed, continue to be smart in the way you attack this defense. The last thing you want to do is settle for free in what's been a very impressive opening drive. He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
They need 6 for the touchdown. Second and goal. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
This defense doing a great job here facing this goal-to-go situation, especially on that last play. 2 stops down, And now the pressure really ramps up for this offense as they face 3rd and goal.
So can the defense come up with the early stop here on 3rd and goal? Working out of the gun, here's Williams. And that is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up. On now, it's Cairo Santos for the field goal. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Bears are out to an early 3-0 lead. 3 points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. This returnable from the 4. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll run with the rookie, drafted in the 3rd round. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 29, here's 2nd and 2.
18 Cardinal, 18, 7-5, Dragon, 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
He'll drop to throw. Forced out wide, and not wanting to take a shot out of the pocket. He takes it and goes down. 3rd and a long way to go. The Lions called their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Cut 19. Tag. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Laporta in motion.
Warrior 70. Ready, ready.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll get this one complete to St. Brown. That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. 1st down.
77. Let's go now.
Quickly to Laporta on the RPO. And they will finally run him down. It is a huge play for Detroit. 37 yards.
Well, they've come out swinging here on this opening drive through the air, and that's exactly what they wanted to do. Generate some early chunk plays and try to get some points.
Here's 1st and 10. A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he won't try to risk much more, sliding down a gain of 3.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going in the short game. That's a throw that's going to make him cringe on Monday, Mike, in the film room. At this level, quick hitters, those quick, easy passes, those should be borderline automatic. But it was anything but this time around.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Here we go, check. Panther 60. Panther 60. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll look to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got first and goal coming up.
Gain of 18. That's another Detroit
Here we go.
Lions first down.
Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
He's got Laporta open on the left side. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown Lions. It's his third touchdown catch this year. The extra point is good. And the Lions move out to a 7-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
And that right there is how you regain momentum. You just gave up the lead, but now here comes a huge boost by your special teams. Just an excellent return. Going to set them up with great starting position on this next drive.
Off he goes.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second read, but what they failed to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Williams to throw on second down. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. 7-3 is our score. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Here comes 3rd and 6.
What is up right now, boys? Guys.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got it inside the 5. And he's in. Colston Loveland. Touchdown Bears. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Panther 80. Check. Ready,
His drive will start on the ground. Trying to bounce that outside. It went a long way for a gain of nothing.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Open man, it's Jameson Williams. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
The drag route is certainly not the most complicated route on the route tree, but a really nice job there using the scheme to create separation. He did a really nice job there working across the middle of the field as he made himself open.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it, and that is incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
That is fielded at the 20. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
What is it?
A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Third and short yard. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Brian Branch. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown.
So it's third down, and just seems clear that he's just trying to do anything to keep the drive alive. But even though you're trying to keep the punt team off the field, you just can't be careless and reckless. And that's really what he ended up being, Mike. And defense takes advantage and takes it back to the house.
The extra point, up and good. And the Lions are on top. It's 14-10. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 2. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on first down. He'll dump this off to Taylor. Complete. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire first half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On the run to the right. He's got it. And he's out of bounds. Mark him down right at the 10-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. And even 50 yards.
Both pre-snap and post-snap, this is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot, and that's just a big-time play.
It's a gain of 5.
On second down, it's Williams. To the goal line and in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. Santos for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Bears move out to a 3-point edge. 17-14. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
Here we go.
Now, faking the give, flushed to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Then he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
18, 79 Broncos.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. Get about 6 before he's taken down.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike, you never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big, explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back, allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
They get 15 on that game. First down, Detroit.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down. You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet, but I can promise you they're saying, next time, we got to come down with that.
A throw on the move is caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It'll be first and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Man, they're just running this 2-minute drill to complete perfection. It's such a point of emphasis of every offense, Mike. These end-of-half scenarios to come away stealing points make a big impact on the outcome of the game. And they're knocking on the door here, first and goal. At the very least, got to come away with some points.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Williams in motion. Little quick pass to the receiver heading right. And he'll take it on in. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Detroit. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
On 2nd and 10, Williams once more. Moving outside the pocket. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he'll get about 7. Still short of that first down. And they'll try to convert it on 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
On 3rd and 2, it's Williams. And that is incomplete.
So prior to that third down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation. At that down and distance, they had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up fourth down.
That's taken at about the 14. A very nice return. He takes it up past the 35-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll get that into the hands of Williams.
Seemed like the receiver ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
And he'll be taken down after a gain of 3, but that is good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout. They'll stop the clock, 24 seconds to go until halftime.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
19 tight, 19 tight. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Back to the air one more time. He'll throw it left and has his running back. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Lions first down.
Ready, ready. Ready.
Laporta in motion.
Cup nice, Buffalo 18.
They'll look to throw yet again. Rolling right. He's got it at about the 8. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. Now a signal, timeout call. 9 seconds left to play in this first half.
You're not. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Traffic, Dragon 60. '79 Broncos.
Laporta in motion.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Ready.
They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. Williams in motion. So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Cougar 19. Steady.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half. Now, still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down. To throw, it's Williams. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get them the ball.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to third down.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his tight end. It's Loveland. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Bears first down.
What a luxury that certain teams, when they have a guy like this, I mean, not only is he the big target, but then to have that size and speed to run away from these linebackers and do so much of his damage after the catch.
Escaping to his left.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
They'll take this forward, maybe 2-3 yards, but doesn't matter. We have a flag down, and they're already marching backward. Williams to throw on second down. Flush to his right. He'll get that one to Taylor. Complete. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. Jonathan Taylor, the intended receiver. And that'll set up 4th down. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bears cut the deficit down to 1.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Williams in motion. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Singing love from my face compression. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. I'm just telling you that I'm leaving with
Hold it ready.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and 8.
Get up. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw. And he's going to be out of bounds awfully close to that first down marker, but they're going to mark him just short. So 3rd down coming up.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Nice. Go.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. This one's good for a first down.
3rd and inches, you're thinking the tight ends are on the field to block for the back or the quarterback, but not here. Nice setup here, playing to the tendencies of their offense, and they come away with a nice completion.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Bronco 80.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He'll look to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw today, but I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
Check, drag, check, 70 up, hook, Buffalo 18, Dragon 60. 18, Pioneer, Cup 19, Cup 19. Ready?
On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll go right back to the quarter. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And he gets his team a first down.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready?
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this into the hands of his running back. And the tackle is made at about the 6.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the Bears' 6-yard line.
Here now, 2nd down and goal.
Come on, come on. Hey, Bronco 80.
Here's a designed run. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Lions. 2 choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge. And Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get the back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
Is good. It's the score: Lions 28, Bears 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, it's Robinson. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
They're on the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Williams. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's complete to Moore on the right side. They're down and 3.
A gain of 10 makes it 3rd and 3.
Now Williams. incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. And that's going to lead to a fourth down. The Bears send out their punt team as he'll punt it away for the second time. Now the return. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. He did not want to go down there. Carrying tacklers, it's a gain of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and a yard.
Here we go, here we go. Hey,
So Hopkins is the man in motion.
60.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Here we go, go.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Going to depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Only need a yard, and it's 4th down.
Past the 60, past the 60. Tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 60 Maverick, 60, 19 Lion.
Williams in motion. The Lions call their first timeout as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down's looming.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man complete. That's to Slav.
Say what you want about this group, Mike, but they certainly aren't scared. I mean, not only to go for it on 4th down, but the quarterback decides to throw that ball into double coverage and somehow still resulted in them being able to extend this drive.
Mustang 19. Bobcat, 60 Bobcat.
To the air now on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down. The tight end Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll lead to a 2nd down. Back to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
a rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Laporta in motion. On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive for the touchdown to put the game away, but you would love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep bouncing into the end zone. It's a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Williams. That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
It's a gain of 52 yards. And the Bears first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Punch slurs, punch slurs, punch slurs. Yes, 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 yes. Vegas, Vegas.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. Out to his right. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
And he's in. Holston Loveland. Touchdown Bears. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. So let's see if the Bears can keep it rolling as they go for 2.
Bears will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing again, Williams. Moving to his right, and he will get into the end zone for 2. And this game is tied.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown, but now dig deep, man, get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he works past the 40, taking down after a gain of 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Come on, come on. Hit. County Lions. Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7. Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. First and 10. They'll bring St. Brown in motion. They'll try to set up the screen here. That That one way too slow in developing. They rally to the ball, they get the man, and it's no good.
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers and secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case, all three levels played disciplined, good football with good vision. That's why they're able to stop him for no gain.
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
65. Red. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. 18 Pioneer. 19 tight. 19 tight. Trap 50. Trap 50. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
Great pass rushers live for third down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation. And for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Possibly the play of the game right here. It is fourth down.
Bronco 80. Lions. Ready.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
Turnover on down.
Give up the middle to Taylor. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
Taken down at the 43-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Second and 3.
They'll go again here with Taylor. And he will work this down inside the 40. That's going to be good enough to move the chain. First down.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. He's got space inside the 25. And they'll finally let him down, but not before he takes it inside the 15. A pickup there of 25 yards. First down, Chicago.
Ready, throw.
Here's Taylor. Now trying to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. An injured player on the field, and it's the running back, Jonathan Taylor. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Ready, throw.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
The defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That is caught, and he will score again. Austin Loveland. Touchdown, Bears. That is his 3rd touchdown of the game and his 9th for the year. And that is the hat trick. What a game. His 3rd touchdown reception of this one.
And nothing they've done to slow him down has worked, Mike. This defense, they're throwing multiple guys at him. They're playing man. They're playing zone. It doesn't matter. This guy is having his way, and he's having a day.
He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
Okay, ready? Cut my team. Cut my team. And up. 60. Cut me Rangers. Cut me Rangers.
Quick throw here, taken by Hopkins. He's going to get forward for about 5 yards, but this one might be coming back. Let's check in with the referee. Awful time to get a penalty. Now 1st and 15.
50 bucks, Cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. Warriors 17. Trap 50, trap 50.
He'll look to throw. Forced to his right. He'll tuck it and take off.
And that was really well defended along the back end, Mike. And with nobody open downfield, he's got no choice but to turn into a runner. They end up rallying to the ball, and they limit to a minimum gain.
Tap the 60, tap the 60. Buffalo 18. 18, Rodney. 18, 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Dragon 60.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
19 right. Ready. 70 right. 19. Pioneer. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 3.
Laporta in motion.
Panther 11. Panther 11.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. He'll let this one go long for Williams. Into space. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
Mike, I know everyone has their opinions about whether to kick it or go for 2, but my honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced all week for our gotta-have-it 2-point play. Dial it up. Do not play for overtime. Win this game now in regulation.
The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Final seconds here, overtime looming on the horizon as they kick it off. On the return, it's Robinson. Oh, he's got room past the 30. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. Here's 1st and 10. Bigsby. And he's going to be taken down, and that will do it. 4 quarters, no winner. Let's keep going. We're off to overtime. So, overtime coming up. Quick reminder of the rules. Each team guaranteed 1 possession. Any defensive score ends the game. Each team gets a couple of timeouts. All the replays come from upstairs. If this first OT ends in a tie, so does the game. Four quarters could not determine a winner. We get back underway here in overtime.
Not a civilian, I'm a citizen. Green around the world, looking militant. I fly united, never spirited. Only restaurant.
They're going to start this on the ground with Bigsby. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
So they go backwards on first down. Here's 2nd and 13. Now a first throw here in overtime. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He's got his tight end, it's Loveland. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
And the Bears, first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Here we go.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Cameron. And you'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
Here's a handoff to Bigsby. A good physical run, motoring forward for 9.
And we're we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest, and while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. Trying to throw that one on the run, but it is incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
Williams to throw on second down. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. That is a gain of 15 halfway there as he's down at the 15. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. A gain of 4 as he's taken down.
He was brought down at the 10-yard line. A gain of
2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Vegas!
On the handoff, it's Taylor. And he'll take this one in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Chicago. Don't forget about the extra point here. This, an important one. The kick is good. So an ideal start to this overtime. Now it's up to the defense to preserve a 7-point lead. So, thanks to that recent rule change, still the chance to extend this game and match that opening overtime score as they receive the kickoff here.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
19 right. Here we go. 60 by 6. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Hurt. Hey, check.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Checking it down. This one is caught. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Now Detroit's going to use their second timeout, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
Trap 60. Dragon 60. Go street.
Laporta in motion.
Check up.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. 15 more on that connection. They're making it look easy. That's another first down.
First down, Lions.
Panther 60. 18, Pioneer. 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. 70 Rangers, 70 Warriors, 70.
Back to throw. Working 3 downfield. It is Williams. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
These comebacks, they require a lot of trust and timing from everybody involved. If the quarterback's a little too early, the receiver's not out of his break. But if the quarterback's a little too late, that's when disaster can strike. So give credit. Really well timed. Really nice job by both guys.
79 Broncos. Go.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. And they have done it. Matching touchdowns here in OT. And now they'll chance to win with a 2-point conversion. So this one in the win column for the Bears. They had to work for this one. All even through 4 quarters, able to get the breakthrough in overtime to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Bears get the win at home as we say so long from along the lakefront at Soldier Field in Chicago.